There's something you need to hear, not because it's trendy, not because it's easy, but because your heart is tired of pretending it's okay. So let's stop pretending for just a moment. Let's put down the mask, the smile, the brave face, and let's be honest about where you are. You're in the middle, in between who you used to be and who you're still becoming. You're standing in the fog of uncertainty, where answers don't come easily and peace feels miles away. You're learning how to hold yourself up after another silent disappointment. You're learning how to breathe through pain that has no explanation. But just listen to me. This exact chapter, this ache, this confusion is not a detour. This is the path, your path. You've been taught that life is linear, that you're supposed to hit milestones by a certain age, that love should look a certain way, that healing is tidy, that success comes with formulas. And when your life doesn't match that script, you feel like you're behind. But the truth is, there is no behind. There is only your path, winding, sacred, messy, divine. Nobody else can walk it. Nobody else can understand the silent battles you face just to be here today. So don't measure your progress by someone else's map. You're not late. You're being carved. You're being refined. Have you noticed how some things you thought you desperately wanted slowly fell away? How certain people you couldn't imagine living without just drifted into memory? It wasn't failure. It was rearrangement. The universe is not cruel, but it is committed to your growth. And sometimes that means removing what you want to make space for what you need. That's why it hurts. Because you're grieving versions of life that were never meant to last forever. But trust this. You have never missed what was truly meant for you. You've never been denied what your soul was destined to hold. Every setback was sacred. Every heartbreak was initiation. Every no you didn't understand at the time was redirection. Trust me, I know how it feels. But you are not a lost and broken soul. You're being rebuilt in a way no one else can see yet. And when it feels like you're going in circles, when nothing seems to make sense, when you feel like screaming, crying, quitting, that is not the end. That is the contraction before rebirth. Because the soul does not grow in comfort. It expands in fire. Let me say that again. There is nothing wrong with you. You're not too emotional. You're not behind. You're not too much or not enough. You are human, and that alone is a miracle. You are allowed to feel deeply, to crumble and rebuild, to question everything, to want more, to let go. You are allowed to start over as many times as it takes. There's no shame in beginning again. There's no weakness in rest. And there's no timeline for healing. You may not see it yet. But this moment will make sense one day. You will look back and understand why it all had to happen exactly this way. Why certain doors stayed closed. Why certain people couldn't love you the way you needed. Why certain paths dissolved beneath your feet. Because it was never punishment. It was preparation. The universe doesn't waste anything. Not your pain, not your tears, not even your silence. You are being led. Subtly, wisely, lovingly, even when you can't feel it. The version of you that will emerge from this will be softer, stronger, wiser, more whole. You are learning to be your own anchor, to hold yourself when the world forgets how, to believe in beauty even while you sit in the dark. And that takes courage, more than anyone will ever see, more than you'll ever get credit for. But you'll know, and that will be enough. So breathe. Don't rush the unfolding. Don't curse the darkness. Sit with it. Let it shape you. Because one day, you'll look around and realize the waiting wasn't empty. The wandering wasn't wasted, and you were never lost. You were just becoming. So if all you did today was get up and keep going, you did enough. If all you did was feel your way through the fog, you're doing more than you know. And if you're still trying, still hoping, still holding on to that small flicker of faith, then let this be the reminder you needed. You're exactly where you need to be. Not because it's perfect, not because it's easy, but because this is the part of your story that matters most. The part where you didn't give up, the part where you found yourself, the part where everything began to shift from the inside out. So keep walking, keep breathing, keep trusting. Your soul knows the way, and the universe is walking with you.